Hi students, in today's lecture we are going to learn about coordination, techniques and difficulties of coordination. So let's go for the about what is the mean by coordination. Coordination, its meaning. Coordination is the orderly arrangement of a group effort to provide unity of action in the pursuit of a common purpose. Coordination involves in the development of unity of purpose and harmonious implementation of a plan for the achievement of the desired ends. Coordination is a part of all phases of administration and that is not a separate and distinct activities. Now we are going to learn techniques of coordination. First one, clearly defined objectives. The goal of organization should be clearly defined. Each individual of the organization should understand the overall objectives and its contribution which his job make to overall objective. Unity of purpose is a must for achieving proper coordination. Second one, effective change of command. The chain of command, particularly vertical coordination, is the most important method of coordination in the organization. Each coordinate the work allotted at a different level of organization. There is a line of uh, authority and responsibility should be clearly defined so that superior may have proper control over the subordinate under them. The superior coordinate the effort of his subordinate by means of his authority. An able common supervisor is the best coordinating factor. His reduced conflict if his authority relationship are clearly defined. Third one, harmonious policies and procedure. Every organization laid down certain standing plans like rules, regulation, procedure, and program to serve as a guideline for decision making in consistent manner. They ensure informality of action at every level of management. They condition and tie together the day-to-day decision, action, work, method, and behavior pattern in the organization. Fourth one is effective communication. A good communication system results in effective coordination by promoting mutual understanding and cooperation among various groups and individuals in the organization. As far as possible, the communication should be direct so as to avoid misunderstanding through misinterpretations. A good communication system promote discipline and strengthening authority relationship. It should be quick so that activities are performed in the time to synchronize with the performance of other activities which are to be coordinated. Fifth one, sound organizational structure. A good organizational structure also contributes to effective coordination. It clearly defines the authority relationship which provide an effective means integrating the activities of different unit and subunit in the enterprises. It may supplemented with the informal group relationship to achieve horizontal coordination among the position of equal rank. Sixth one is committees. A committee is a group person interested with some function collectively known as a group. This consists a person of variety of conflicting interests. A matter referred to it discussed in the meeting and common decision is to be taken trash out the problem. So far as coordination is concerned, the core of group decision making lie in opportunities for free and open discussion and interchange of ideas, problem, proposal, and situation solutions. The decision of committee are easily implemented. All who are represented the committee are bound to follow the committee decision. While taking decision, the committee tries to integrate the views of all the person represented on it, improve understanding of organizational matter, lead to better coordination. Seventh one is the cooperation. When cooperation of employees are achieved voluntarily, coordination is more effective and long lasting. Cooperation is the result harmonious relation among the people in the organization. It depends upon sound policies and procedure. Informal contract should be encouraged to supplement of formal communication. Committee may use for exchange of ideas and views at top levels. 8.1 Spatial coordination or staff group or liaison officers. Generally, in big organizations, spatial coordination or staff groups are appointed to coordinate the activities of different departments and to provide listening among different branches and units of the organization. Sometimes a coordination cell is created with a basic work to collect relative information and send to its different departments so that interdepartmental work and relationship is coordinated. For example, a project manager may maintain listening among the different work group in the project to keep himself up to the date about the development of the project. Ninth one is self coordination. Self coordination may achieve by setting up various functions and departments in a such way that each department is facilitated by the functioning of others because different functions of organization are interlinked. They may be done better by horizontal communication and proper organizational climate. Tenth one is staff meeting and conferences. Periodic staff meeting and conferences may be highly effective in promoting coordination through the better communication. Meeting and conferences provided a platform for decision and solution of various problems faced by different departments. Coordination may be following ways through periodic meeting or conferences. First one is to give everyone present in the meeting a sense of unity and interconnectiveness of work of the organizational as a whole. To learn about the new problem and development from the superior manager, to solicit the cooperation of staff member in solution of problem, to provide subordinate an opportunity to bring up their problem which they are facing before the superior manager, and to provide a forum to discuss point of fraction or area indicate coordination so as to resolve them resolve them amicably. 11th one is coordination by leadership. Leadership helps in coordination. Coordination is achieved by mere exercise of authorities. Managers should use their leadership skill in the process of inducting subordinate to cooperate willingly. The leader persuades and motivates people or a group and have identity in intricate and outlook in the group effort. By exercising the leadership, may conflicting situation may be avoidable or overcomes. And the last one is other coordination technique. Other coordination technique. There may be other coordinate technique which manager can be used organizationally in integrating of coordinating various activities. Such technique may be included reorganizational of different departments by regrouping the activities, cross-functioning of the department, project management, planning technique, and etc. These are the technique of coordination. Now we are going to learn about difficulties of coordination. First difficulty is natural hindrances. Coordination is not an effective one due to some natural hindrances. The term natural hindrances included flood, earthquake, fire, etc. These affect the behavior of individual and the group as a whole. It results in in effective coordination. Second one, lack of administrative talent. Lack of administrative talent arises due to selection of inefficient candidate do not do not understand the administrative procedure properly. This result is ineffective coordination. Third one, lack of technique of coordination. Management is not interested to find out a new technique for effective coordination. The reason is that it is a good enough for the development of organization. If the management use a number of technique of coordination, the problem of coordination can be easily tracked. Fourth one, ideas and objectives. Each management has its own objective and find way ideas to achieve those objectives. But the manager confuses these objectives with ideas. It poses the problem of coordination. And last one is misunderstanding. There are a number of personnel employed in an organization. They should have a mutual understanding with each other. But the problem of coordination creeps in due to misunderstanding among the employees very often. Coordination is necessary for the smooth and successful functioning of the management. But in the practice of coordination, face these are the certain problems. So these are the difficulties of coordination. Thank you.